Okay, so to start your journey, we need to calculate your maximum calorie intake and your protein target as well. So first of all, we're going to work out your basal metabolic rate. That's the amount of calories you burn naturally throughout the day, just living and breathing. Okay, so you can print the equation, it's below this video, or you can copy it out from the example I've got above. I'm going to use a 60 kilogram weight and a 160 centimeter height, as well as 35 years in age. We're going to work out each calculation to the side, add them, subtract the last one, equals your BMR. So let's get into it. Okay, so make sure you write the 655 at the top. Work out your first equation. So 9.6 times your weight in kilograms. This example, 60 kilograms. 9.6 times 60, 576. You then plus, next equation, 1.8 times your height in centimeters. So I'm using 160 centimeters just as an example, times 160 plus 288. Don't forget, last one's a minus. 4.7 times your age in years. This example is 35, 164.5. Most important, don't forget that 655. A lot of my group on the last group training program forgot that 655, and it puts your figures way out then. So don't forget at the top, 655 plus 576 plus your 288 minus 164.5. Don't worry if you've got different numbers, you obviously will have. Your weight will be different, your height will be different, and I'm sure you're all different ages. Okay, so let's start from top, 655. We plus the next number, 576, plus 288, minus the last one, don't forget, minus not plus, 164.5. For this particular person, 1354.50. So that is the amount of calories this person will burn naturally throughout the day, without exercise, without movement, just living, breathing, digestion. Just a basic living day to day. So how do we go from your living day to day number to your total daily energy expenditure? So that's the amount of calories you burn through the amount of energy you use. So walking to work, or if you have a manually laboured job, that's got to take effect of your amount of calories you burn throughout the day. So let's get into that next. Okay, so you worked out your basal metabolic rates. You know what you're burning without your daily exercise or any energy expenditure. So now we need to calculate our calorie target for what you're actually burning. How many calories you're burning throughout the day for your going to work, for your steps, for your activity at the gym. So you have your basal metabolic rate. From the previous example, it's 1354.50. We're either going to times that by the number below. Now you need to be honest with yourself about how many steps you're doing, how active you are currently. You can adjust this as you go through the program, and I do encourage every 4 weeks to go back and recalculate your TDEE. It's really important. It's a magic number. So less than 5,000 steps at a sedentary workplace. So if you're working in the office, if you don't get much movement, you're not going out doing many steps, if you're not lifting any, if you're not activating your muscles as often, you sat at the desk a lot, you're going to be looking at times it by 1.2. So next step up from that is a little bit more active. You're getting over the 5,000 steps, but under 10,000. You may be going to the gym, or you do light exercise 1 to 3 times a week. That could be walking the dog for half an hour, 45 minutes, part of light exercise. So bear in mind, it's not always at work. It could be your lifestyle out at work as well. If you're in that bracket, you want to be timing your basal metabolic rate by 1.375. Now, if you're a little bit more active than that, you're currently into a gym schedule, into a routine of 3 times a week, and you're between 10 and 15,000 steps, maybe more. You will need to times your BMR by 1.55. I give you more of a calorie allowance because you're burning more calories throughout the day, so you need to intake more. We don't want a massive deficit. We're going to go into more detail like that later on in the program. First, we need to just get your guidelines, get your targets set up so we know what we're aiming for. This, the most important number to start with. This is one of your magic numbers. You need this, it's essential. Okay, we're nearly finished. We've just calculated each of the numbers. from your basal metabolic rate to work out your TDEE, so you choose which level you're going to be. Calculate that magic number, and most importantly, we need to deduct 200 to 500 calories to ensure that we're on a total daily deficit. We need an input to be less than our output. If we achieve these numbers, whichever one you chose, so let's say you chose, you're doing this one between 5 and 10,000 steps, 1 to 3 times at the gym. That's your total daily energy expenditure. If you consume that amount of calories each day, your weight will maintain. We won't reduce weight because we're not in a deficit. So we need to create this 200 to 500 calorie deficit each and every day. Maximum 500 calorie deficit every day for 7 days is 1 pound fat loss a week. That is what we want to be aiming for. We don't want a massive deficit. We want 500 and a pound a week fat loss because it's sustainable. You will be able to keep it going. You'll be able to continue those results for further 4, 8, 12, 16 weeks. A dramatic drop in weight rapidly often leads to relapse or the body replenishing its energy sources once you come off that diet. That diet's not sustainable. Detoxes, low calorie diets, they're not sustainable for your, get the words out, sustainable for your lifestyle. So what we need to do is create something that works for you. So you may start with a 200 calorie deficit, you might go up to 250 week 2, you might go to 300. But each week you're improving yourself, you're continuously improving, and you're finding something that's sustainable to your lifestyle. So that just leaves you with the LFS 90 guarantee. You calculate your BMR, work out your total daily energy expenditure, make sure you're in a calorie deficit each and every day. You are guaranteed to lose weight. It's scientifically proven. In versus out equals results.